40. What's good, man?
Salute, homie.
What up?
Yo, man, it's good to have you on the show, bro.
Oh, man, good to see you, man. Yo, last time we really kicked it was chickens in the coop.
I
man.
know. I put that in the promo for a reason, because that shit was classic.
Oh, man, hell yeah, man. I you know what? One of my regrets is not really promoting that record, man.
I told you too. Remember, I said 40. This is one's on fire, bro. We got to reshoot it. Remember, I told you that.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I learned too late that it was on fire.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right.
There's another chickens in the coop right around the corner. You never know. You never know when you hit that booth.
Yo, so 40, let's go right into it, man. The fans and the people are waiting, man. You heard?
Okay.
So Cameron and Jim Jones, they went at each other's throat this weekend. What was your thoughts on the whole shit?
Oh, hold on.
Sure.
Real quick, it was sad to see, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, being in a family and your mother and watching, you know, mother and father, you know what I'm saying, have a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You don't want all your business to be public. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was kind of entertaining in a sort, you know, if you was on the outside looking in, but for the people on the inside looking out, balls, you know what I'm saying? It's not. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, it was sad to see, like, you know, because we ain't never see like Jay and Dame really going hard. Like, yo, used to wear Superman drawers, you know what I'm saying? Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too great. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
No.
They got too personal, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I agreed with Cameron on that part, that it was whack that we were even going through that publicly.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, Cam a funny nigga, so he just naturally a funny nigga. So, you know, if you ask him to describe a situation, you're gonna laugh because he got his own take on how he talk and how he put a spin on things. So, you know, giving him, and you know what's funny? I always knew Jim. I thought he had like the best interview game in rap. Like, even like back when he was beefing with like Jim Jones and shit like that. You know what I mean? I said Jim Jones beefing with Mace and shit.
Yeah.
Beefing with Mace. He used to be like, yo, I'll put some ditches in your mouth, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
remember, he was the Koofy slapper.
Like, yeah. Only put some ditches in your mouth. He's like, you know what I'm saying? I know you. You know, this shit was, you know, it's hilarious, classic. You know what I'm saying?
Jim is always entertaining. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that,
his talk game is classic.
Yo, so let's do this too. Who's lying? Who's telling the truth out of Cameron and Jim Jones?
That's truth of the matter. They both telling the same story, but from different sides.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so look, check it. Like a story, like he mentioned something about like the America's Most Wanted joint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff can't be said because you don't want to implicate nobody. You know what I'm saying? But he not, even if he did do it. Let's just say for instance he's the guy that did it, did whatever that America's Most Wanted was about. Why would it be in his best interest to say he did? You know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, that case is over and done with. But he's not the guy, you know, because he gave you the guy who had to take the rap for it, and you know whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But Jim never said, I did what I did. So we went, you know, I went on America's Most Wanted. He just saying we went on America's Most Wanted for this. You know what I'm saying? And it was a affiliate of the, you know, of the whole, you know, this thing we call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
Go ahead.
Another question. Where you been at? Where 40 Cal been at?
Man, I took a hiatus off of music, man. It's it took a toll on me watching a lot of stuff go down. And you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna hold you to, like, my time in music wasn't as fun as everybody be having, because I was an artist in the hood. You know what I mean? We We ain't had no guys that you hire for security. We was our own security. You know what I'm saying? We running around, change, mad money on us, jumping out of cars and shit like that. So with that, it brought a lot of beef. It brought a lot of hate. Brought a lot of love, more love. But you know what I'm saying? On top of it, brought a lot of, you know, it wasn't just hate from people like that just want to like fake rob you. It's I get hate from cops. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, you 40 cal. What that mean? You know, get out your car. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, what's, you know what I mean? I done seen people, you know, we go to other hoods, other states. Niggas want to test you, see what that Dipset about. They want to see what you rapping in them lyrics. You know what I mean? And, you know, I seen mad. I'm officially say I seen more gangster shit rapping than in the streets. Cause I you know, I used to be in the streets. That's a cliche story to everybody. So I don't really like going to that.
Gotcha.
People know that, but you know what I'm saying. But I used to be in the street before I was rapping, and I could say I seen more ill shit rapping. You know what I mean? That's it's ill to say. You know what I mean? So a lot of that took a toll on like how, like me just disappearing. Like, and my story a little simple. Like I was with Dipset for X amount of years. I was the last like new member. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like before like Vado and Max B and all, and I never had a deal. I just was rapping, being on the albums, featured on, you know, every member album, you know, regular shit. And when I finally got my real deal with Koch and shit, niggas break up. So I ain't really get a good shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when niggas was like, yo, you want to go to 106 in Park, bring your joint. You know, every artist, that's like, you know, that's you aspire for shit like that. So you like, you got your video, you want to take it to 106 in Park. But they say shit like, want Cam come with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it'll look better on you.
Yeah, the co-sign.
Yeah, of course. You know, you on the set.
Yeah.
And at the time, I couldn't really tell them like, listen, man, it's a bad time. Yeah. It's just bad that my shit, you know what I'm saying, dropped at that time. Not to mention, they rushed it. They dropped my project on like September 11th and all that.
Oh shit!
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But ironically, it still did some numbers. You know what I mean? But it could have been like a really good piece of work if it was like promoted really, you know,
better
like
rollout.
Like I supposed to just get, you know, I just wanted the regular promotion. Like take me to Flex, take me to 106. You know what I mean?
Give me a good foundation. Give me that Dipset foundation. You know, Hell Rel said something about that. Remember, Rec? He said, everybody else got Cameron in the video. You know, like J.R. Ryder did. You know, people got like that rollout and
Rail album came out around mine. Like they dropped it like right on top of each other. Pause. Like you know what I'm saying? It was. I came like I probably dropped mine on September 11th. 2 weeks later, September 20 something. You know what I'm saying? His shit dropped.
Yeah.
You know. So,
I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it was like they had a whole campaign where he was going to do like a gun. Yeah, the gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm 40 cal and he's Rugerel. So I mean, that take nothing from it. We both had good albums, and they both, you know, did all right for to be an independent project. But from what you trying to say and what I'm saying is, it would have did really well if we would have got the same promotion, like you know, like how they get. You know what I mean? Get A1 promotion. You know, you on a team. You know, you was that's just the normal. You expect that.
Exactly.
And also, just because 40 cal, you haven't seen him in a while, doesn't mean he's still getting money. I mean, he's still wearing Versace right now, okay? So he's still getting money over there. And I see you on Instagram and Twitter, my G.
It's like I get it. I mean, I ain't broke.
You're a hustler.
Thank God. Oh man. Yeah. Thank God. I'm not broke. Oh,
you gotta curb them. Curb that phone.
I curb that phone. It's a different phone.
Yeah. So 40, man, the people want to know, how did you get signed to Dipset and how did you meet Cam? They want to know this.
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, it's a little simpler. My story. I'm 40 cal. That means I'm Calvin from 40th, right?
Yeah.
Cam is from 40th and Lenox. And he happened to be from the same building. You know what I'm saying? So it was elementary that I bump into him and you know and meet him. You know what I mean? Before that, I was bumping into Rest in Peace Big L, and he gave me a lot of insight on how to formulate wordplay and shit like that, and and do that. So it was like, from that block, I don't know if it's the water, but it's a lot of talent. Like, what I'm saying? You got, like I said, L,
Mace, Big L,
Rough, Cam, you know what I'm saying? And then, it was me, and, Max B, you know what I'm saying?
Votto,
and, the list actually goes on. Yeah, Votto actually a few blocks down, but,
what about Jay
the
Mills?
area actually, if you're talking about the area, it's still more rappers. If you want to talk about Jay Mills and all that.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that's just in that whole vicinity. Like, these are the people you looked up to. But Cam was from my building, so it was easy. Okay, so
that's a real Max B story almost, because remember Max B was in your building too, right?
Actually that's incorrect. He's from the block, but he wasn't from that same building, and
it sounded good.
I know he was just. I don't think he came was trying to spice up the story. He just was talking. He had a lot to say, but he's actually from up the block, same block. Few buildings down, but same.
Being that we on Max B, was you and Max B cool? Did y'all ever collaborate?
Yeah, that's funny. Me and Max B actually went to school together.
Oh wow.
What was he like in school?
The same way. He was a troublemaker, man. He actually, I can't say the same because he's not a troublemaker, but he's a troublemaker. Like he said, we all knew him as Charlie Rambo. So he's one of them guys that he used to pick on people, try to cut up your North Face jacket. Like, he's the guy that now. I used to be like, yo, when he first started rapping, I said, yo, why you ain't keep the Charlie Rambo name? Sound a little bit more snazzy than Max B. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But
he was so funny, bro. That guy's a funny guy.
He dead ass used to piss on the bums. He was one of them guys. He's a jerk. Word up. Everybody from the hood could co-sign. But when he started rapping, he was always popular. So,
So Cameron's the one who founded you and brought you into the clique, basically. He just thought, what did he see in you to bring you in?
Oh, man. I tell you the real, how it really, the whole time I really, I've been seeing him and living in my building, but, we ain't know each other. So I ain't going to say, it was a story grew up from day one in that building. But, when I see him, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So at the time, I sold weed. I was the weed man.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I did the same thing. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, man. I was 17, 18. Yeah. I said, I told him, man, I give you some free weed if you listen to my bars. And from there, he was like, all right, bet. All right. So I thought I was going to kick a verse. He going to be like, that's hot. All right, give me the weed. You know what I mean? He was he dead ass was like, yo, that was all right, man. Let me hear another joint. I'm 8 verses in. And he still paid for the weed. So.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow, that's
because he had to respect the bars.
For that.
Yeah. Every time I would see him, it would be like a quiz. Like, let me hear a verse. And so I knew he was really fucking with me because I done spit 20 verses for this nigga because I see him through the hood every time. It'd be like, yo, spit a verse. And then one time I spit a verse, he was like, y'all heard that already. I'm like. I ain't got no more verse. I got 20 verses memorized. I'm like, I need, he's like, yo, just get it together. And then after that, I wrote 10 in the crib, and it was a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how long did it take for him to pull you in officially to Dipset?
I still don't even know. Because the funny thing is, I'm to the point where I'm in the studio with everybody, and I'm meeting everybody. I'm doing verses.
Yeah.
I'm doing verses the same way Max B. His story I heard was similar because it's 2 studios in every studio. It's a studio A and a studio B, right?
Yeah.
And of course, whoever got the session is in studio A, but in a studio B, it's always a little lounge, a little that's how the Hit Factory was, a little lounge, and it'd be a TV or some shit to chill. And somebody always have a laptop with the microphone set up, swag.
Yeah.
So that was me all day. You know what? I'm gonna do songs and get my get my shit up till I make it to Studio A. Yeah. That's where all our mixtapes was done on like that swag. Like, you know, when J.R. Writer was going crazy, you know, Hell came home and my joints. So, long story short, one of them songs made it to Dipset 2.
Okay.
And the whole, I'm gonna touch on like the whole like hierarchy of Dipset, like when he was like president, who's vice president. This shit was fucked up because it wasn't really no really structure on how they doing that. With that being said,
yeah,
how I found out that I was really down is when J.R. Writer called me. He says, "What you doing?" I says, "I'm on the block." He says, "Okay, I'm going on tour. I'll see you later, and you could be on the block." I said,
"Wow,
I'll see you later. I'm going to finish getting this money. All that shit don't make me money. Being with, you know, I'm not invited on that tour." He said, "Listen, my nigga, you're bugging. You need to leave that attitude shit alone. Because first of all, I'm looking at you, and your face is on the tour bus. But I holler.
Wow.
Word to my mother, I ain't get no itinerary, no call to say, yo, 40, your face is on the tour bus. We leaving at time. This and that. I was like,
so what was your next move? What was your next move?
So he banged the phone. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Stop what I'm doing. I threw all the clothes in the bag. I even missed the bus, man. I came down there, the bus gone. I took a bus all the way to DC. That was the first stop, and then, you know, it was a wrap. I had to see this. I was like, my face on the tour bus. Yeah. You feel me? Like,
what year was that?
It was like, it wasn't no, you know, no grand and whole itinerary, and that was my first tour. You know, states and, you know, getting a taste of like what shit's like. You know what I mean?
What year is that?
Oh shit, had to be 03.
Wow, that's early. That's like right after Old Boy.
Yeah, it's MySpace era. Our whole Dipset shit was like more MySpace was like rocking. It wasn't no Instagram.
Yeah.
Facebook wasn't even rocking like that.
Huh?
Now Facebook didn't even exist till 04.
Facebook, it was just like, yo, you had to be popping on MySpace.
Yep.
Remember them stupid pages? People would design you a stupid little MySpace. It was like a website.
Yeah, it was like that's what you needed back then. You needed that. You know what I'm saying?
That made Soulja Boy. I feel
old just talking about it. It's like, yo, you remember MySpace?
It's just spooky right now.
MySpace blew it.
Yo,
so okay.
Basically, you caught up to the tour bus. You took you took like the Greyhound or some shit to get to DC?
Greyhound to catch the tour bus. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, because I learned early that when it come to moving, they don't wait for nobody, man.
Yes, sir.
I can tell you stories of niggas, you know, we do a show or fucking we out of town and niggas fall asleep. Flight leave at 6. You wake up, everybody gone. You the only one in the fucking room with your clothes.
Yeah.
You like, what? Yo, niggas ain't wake me up. You calling niggas, they at the airport going through the checkout. They like, yo, listen, man, we tapped on the door. You ain't say nothing. We out, man. So you learn early, like, yo, man, you gotta be punctual and on time. But me, I'm like, I didn't know about no tour. You ain't say, yo, 40, this and that. You know what I mean? But I wasn't mad. I was just happy to be there, man. You know what I mean?
So I remember eventually you made a name for yourself where, like, when I was doing the Come Up DVD, we had to have you on the Come Up DVD. Like, when you were in Smack, you had to get 40. How did you get to the level where you built your name up? This is 06. We had to have you on the DVD in 06.
You had a buzz back then.
Yeah, because you know why? Because at that time, man, I had a different hunger. My hunger, and Cam understood, was to be the best rapper. That's it. It wasn't even about money. It was about nothing. It just was. I wanted to be in a discussion of who's the best rapper. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you battling cats at Fight Club and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That was part of my journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be the best rapper on Dipset. I was trying to be the best rapper. Period. So my whole thing was set up like, I'm battling cats at Fight Club for X amount of dollars while I go on tour and do some rap stuff and be on major and be with the best clique. You know what I mean? So and then in between that, I say, yo, whoever want to battle, this is the place to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people know that. No, taking nothing from Smack.
Right.
Fight Club is the only place to let you know where you lose or you win. What Smack, you know, they let the people decide, which is cool. But they was telling you right then and there, yo, you lost or you win, and that's who get the money. Wasn't no both sides get the first or whatever the case may be. Yo, you get it and you get, you know what I'm saying? It's whoever win get the money. So it was like, so picture that mind state of people wanting to be in that. You to this day, people, they wouldn't, a lot of artists and a lot of battlers, they wouldn't agree to that. They'd be like, yo, they got to lose, and I don't, if I lose, I don't get some money. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the conditions I was in. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm trying to be on every DVD, give you a your exclusive verse. I'm getting every mixtape. I'm giving you exclusive song. You know what I'm saying? That's how my whole thing was been. And then I realized.
Oh no! This is for the chat room. Keep going, 40.
Yo, I realized about 4-5 years into this shit that rap is the only genre of music where skills don't pay the bills. And I had to realize that it took a long time to realize that. I see niggas rap they hard out. Bars be ill.
Someone asked, I'm sorry to cut you off, 40. Somebody asked an important question. I don't want to forget it. Did you wear a Tricky Ricky shirt in the studio when Cameron made them?
Tricky Ricky shirt. Oh, when he was selling. Nah, I wasn't even around for that.
It's just a joke. It's like, because that was the funny.
I was like, you know what I mean? I remember him telling that story.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even around for that.
So you're in there, you're battling, but you realize this isn't adding up to money. So you start record. I remember you hanging out with Duke the God a lot around this time because you were with Koch, right?
Yeah. I started taking mixtape deals at the time. At that time they would actually pay some bread for your mixtape. So I was doing mixtapes for free. So one day somebody put me on, like, you can just get money for these. I said, all right. You know, every deal I was getting 25. It would go up 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? So I just started taking deals out the ass. Now the problem with that is every label I signed to, because they was one-offs. Yeah. And it was mixtape deals. It was like, to me, I felt like it wasn't my album, so don't count this. This is the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Mixtape.
Gotcha.
SoundScan don't look at it like that. If it get barcoded, which these labels, they got to make their money back. Yeah. Barcoded, you know what I'm saying? They was putting mixtape back to back. Like, I signed the deal with a place called Traffic. They put one out.
I remember Traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah.
I did one with Baby Grand had a joint. Yeah. They dropped them joints, like, they dropped one, and then they was like, they whole mindset was like, all right, we're gonna piggyback over their promotion and drop this joint 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, who wanna, like, I ain't at that point where you wanna buy Wild 40 Cal albums in a month. You feel me? Yeah, so I was like, that was the start of my demise. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm just going for the money, and it's really not looking good SoundScan wise. You know what I mean? So it's like, I learned. So
I have a question. Was this after? Remember that video I put in the promo where, you know, it's you, Hell Rel, and J.R. Ryder? Was this after that time?
That was definitely after that time. We still wasn't getting a check. Yo, they gave us Bird Gang chains. Right. And they took them back. What? For the video, it was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool, we rocking. It's like, all right, we need them back, but we got y'all though. I said, all right.
You took them back.
We wasn't tripping. Yeah. We was like, yo, man. Everybody had they you know, it wasn't always sweet in the beginning. Of course, you understood that. You know what I'm saying?
Who took the chains back though? Who took the chains back?
I don't remember. It was, but everybody, like, I'm new from the Crick, so and when that Best Out video, it was the bunch of new guys. You know what I'm saying? It was me, Hell Rel, and JR. Everybody. So whoever had chains before us, let us hold the chain for the video. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't and at the end of the day, I ain't feel no type of way because shortly after we made enough money to buy our own chain and buy 4 or 5 chains, and then it became like a tradition. Like so, I got artists and I do the same thing. Yo, here, you gotta look good. I mean, so
of course, yeah.
What it is.
Did Juelz embrace you?
Oh, Juelz, hell, he embraced me. Like we had a civil rivalry, like on tour.
Yeah,
our stories is crazy. Like it was just like straight, like I don't know. We rubbed each other the wrong way. Paul, I forgot what it was, but we had I'm gonna tell you this one story, right? Okay. We had this hat game. Mm-hmm. They had a hat game. It was before I came in. I was the new guy, right?
Yeah.
And I used to watch niggas. They had a hat game where whoever wear a hat, a fitted cap, they'd knock it off your head. And another nigga just come kick it like it's fucking hockey and shit.
Oh,
so I was like, yo, listen, man, I ain't playing that game, man.
Word.
Y'all play that game, listen, that. So I watch niggas play that game. Freaky the type of nigga, he'd fake test you. So he next to me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, Freaky, man, stop, man. I don't want to play this game. So I'm in a position. I'm the new guy. I'm like, I don't want to snuff these niggas. This not gonna be good. They ain't gonna want me down no more. Yeah. So I was like, listen, I'm just gonna do a good job of protecting my hat. Because they was like, everybody got it. I seen everybody play the hat game. This and that. I said, the shooters, the goons, the security, Cam, you name it. They all playing the hat game. So they like, who are you saying you can't play? I'm like, all right. So they never caught me. I was on deck. I keep a skelly, do-rag at the time, hat in my hand. I'm like, cool. We went to the radio station. I put my hat on. I feel like I'm in the safe zone. Word to my mother, Juelz took my hat in front of the radio nigga, stomped on it. And through the whole interview, he doing like the Watusi on my hat. Yo. My nigga. I'm like, yo, you understand? I couldn't even do the interview right. I was like, yo, this nigga bugging, B. Why I don't know what made him do this shit.
Yeah.
So the rule to this dumbass game is you gotta have your hat on your head for them to do that. So I'm scheming on him after this shit, like. But I'm at the point where I don't even want to play this guy. I just want to fight. But you know what I'm saying? It was like, I gotta understand, like, it's playful shit. So I couldn't take it no more. He had his hat in his hand. I just snatched it, and I did like a slide shit step with his shit, and just on crazy. We was on the gravel. This shit was crazy. Everybody hyped it. Oh, ooh. That was the start of our motherfucking sip. Yo, I don't think it never been the same. I told a story. It's crazy. It's like it ends with like, yo, man, niggas knocking on your door 4 in the morning, and you go like, who is it? And man, balloons and garbage, whatever. You can't go to sleep. So you know what I'm saying. So to answer your question, me and Juelz we was cool, but it was our shit was tainted because we. I think after
that hat game,
it was like
shit got twisted.
That hat was crazy. I was like, yo.
You must have did his hat dirty. You did his hat dirty.
Yo, oh shit! You know what? He did it to me again. He did it to me again. The nigga, he's a slick bastard. He did it to me right before he got on stage. It was like, nigga just took the hat. I said, I'm about to get at him. Introducing Juelz. Hey. I wanted to get on stage and New Edition that nigga. Bobby, like, fuck that.
What was your when you look back at that whole time? Because I mean, you're 10 years plus Dipset. So, what was the best time?
Oh, the best time? Damn, that's a hard one, man. It was so many good times, man. Shit.
There's always this one time in your head, though, just like a moment, a year.
A moment in a year. That's a good one. Oh, probably when we had the tour bus and we took it to Harlem. That was a really good feeling. You know what I mean? Cause riding up and down the block and at that time, Koch, we we came from a major signing to an independent, and I see they don't really do this no more. But Koch gave us the A1 promotion, man. So I came in this game with the billboards on the buses, the trains, in the side of the highway. They went all out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they made me like popping before I even had a check, because I still didn't have a check at this time. But you know, everybody was like, "Yo, congrats, man, you made it." Like, all right.
Did Cameron charge you to use the Dipset logo?
Yeah, he charged everybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's business. That's business, though. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with it.
40. Yeah. You can't be cheated up.
Yeah, come on, man. He charged everybody, man. There's nothing like he's a jerk about it. You know what I'm saying?
He was about his
business. You can't sit here and act like that logo ain't bring us places that we couldn't go.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, he put a lot of people on to get money. I'll give him that. He did. A lot of people made money.
And that's why I respect him, because if you really think how many rappers, I think my list is none, but you could take a minute to say how many rappers put on people from the hood and make them famous.
Not many. There's usually a jealous factor, and he didn't have that.
I see somebody said Jay-Z. My story, I heard Jay ain't really no Bleak.
Right.
He was introduced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, so Cameron did a lot.
Do not put niggas on for their hood. That's a fact.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's the story I heard. Now, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm wrong, that's one person.
Yeah.
Can't put on the whole hood.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
What was your thoughts when you remember that spooky time when Cameron he kind of vanished, and then the Pink Range would just pull up to places and people would like get around it. Remember that time?
Oh, I don't know. That's
what year was that, Rec? Remember when the Pink Range would just pull up to events, but Cameron wasn't there?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember the year, but because he showed that range. He showed that range before he made it public
on eBay, right?
I'm with that range, with that pink shit, like with the range and all that. He got off the pink swag after for a number of years, because it became like it was too. Every interview started like that. So what's the new color, man? Pink, man. Pink, man. You know what I'm saying? He go, and then I heard, he's not gay, so I heard a lot of he getting the wrong attention from people. So from my understanding, he stopped it for a while, and the Pink Rangers was added to him doing that. So I think a crew member was driving it at the time. So
because I would see it in Harlem sometimes, because I was dating some girl up on with the crack is whack shit. What's that? Walt Whitman Projects.
That's by I think Wagner, right?
Yeah, Wagner. Yeah, I was dating a girl in Wagner, and I used to see the Pink Range around there. What the fuck is Cameron just spinning around here? What's going on?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like he be in the hood, man. I be like you. I ain't never seen a Lambo parked on a block before. Like not too many people seen Lambo parked in front of a tenement building before. That's just like, picture that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Or he was on it like that.
So what year is the year everything kind of changed? Because the last time you and I worked, we were working on the Forbes when we came up with Forbes DVD, me and M.Reck, and we were actually working on a DVD. And you and I shot a video. Remember, we met at that gym in Midtown, that boxing gym. I don't know why we met there.
Chelsea.
We met there, and then we shot a video uptown, remember? For Broken Safety.
Yeah.
And after that, I saw you do a few more things, and then you chilled. But, was that what ended it all for you?
I mean, it was still going after that, but like I said, when I got my deal shortly after that. I still ain't had my deal, but when I got my deal shortly after that, it was over. Niggas was like, niggas is no more Dipset.
Oh yeah, because you had your billboard. We shot the billboard in the back. Yeah.
I remember arguing with Miss Info because she's the first one to break the news, and I got my deal. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I'm like, yo, fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck this and that. She went hard. She went on the radio, came at me. Was like, yo, called up Cam, and then she called me, and she just was like, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I talked to both of them, and they both gave me the same story. They confirmed it. She said, "This is my name is Miss Info. I stand behind that name. This is what I have to make sure the info right." I was like, all right, but I apologize as a man. I was like, yo, I reacted off emotion because she was right.
Yeah.
I mean, end of the day, it was sad. So that was the answer your question. That was like the start of my really like not wanting to do this.
What year was that?
That was like 07, 08.
07.
Damn.
I was at the Emotionless video. I knew it was over at the Emotionless video. I was there with Juelz, and that's when Cam dissed 50. And I saw Juelz and Jim and Freaky go in the back and just talk, right? And I said, these guys are like, I just knew what was going on. And then shortly after that, we saw Jim Jones. Like they were blindsided by it, right? So I just saw them like they weren't with it, because I guess Cam didn't let them know about it. And then after that, we saw Jim Jones meet up with 50, and I said, wow, it's over. It's done. There's no coming back from that, It was just whack. I mean, it was just a whack moment. It is what it is, like they both, there is no Dipset without Jim Jones and Cameron at all. Like there is, but there isn't. Like that was the unity right there. We love the unity just like any group, But
I mean, I compare this shit to like New Edition. I said that on my Instagram. And a lot of people seen the New Edition story. So what's similar is they had a part where they had a reunion. At first, and I put a picture up the first reunion we had. I was like, all right, we get through this. I know this ain't shit.
Yeah.
And I remember everybody was like, yo, I could tell like it's a check was gonna be cut. Yeah. And my whole thing was like, all right, we're gonna do a reunion, but I need a check this time, man. You know what I mean? I'm through this and that. And shortly after, just like happened, just like the reunion. Niggas is like, yo, fuck that, man. This is that. Mid-tour was like, yo, I can't do this no more. I don't know who pulled the plug or what. Next thing I know, it just was like somebody over here, somebody over there. And what's funny is I felt like me, JR, and Hell Rell could have bell-bibbed the voter joints. You know what I mean?
Well, that's true. You guys were a good group.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, all right, let's do our joint. And truth be told, we had our own civil rivalry. So it was like,
if JR and Hell Rell were to reach out to you and want to start a group today, would you be open to that?
Well, I kind of stopped rapping right now, but
40, you got it in you. You got it in you though.
I know I ain't lose a step because I test the jumper. I definitely do freestyles here and there. I still do features because I get paid for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't do no songs with them because they, those my guys. You know what I'm saying? But we all had civil rivalry, and they kind of made it like that. You know what I'm saying? Not just them per se, but it's like, yo, that's how he's brought in the game. Like we go on the fucking radio. Came like, all right, man, I want to hear your best verse, man.
Yeah.
And JR, his whole thing was rhyme the longest. That's how he catch him. So after 8-9 minutes, I'm like, what I supposed to do? 20 minutes now?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, or I just gotta spit, or I gotta make sure every ball hitting. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it was always a civil rivalry, and I just was like, yo, man, let's get up and get this paper.
Yeah.
Like I got a little quick story. Like niggas was gonna give niggas 100 bands one day. For mixtape, right?
Yeah.
That was just for me, JR and Hell Rell. Now, my thing is 100 bands is I'm a hustler. Like fuck, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying. If you talking keys, it's a little that might be key prices for each of us. You feel me?
Right.
It's like good with that.
Yeah.
It's just like at the time, Egos was dead. He's like, yo, well, you better give us 100 each.
Damn.
I say, you understand, like. For $1, we already got songs together.
Yeah.
One session, we can knock out 3 songs. You throw a solo song. I throw a solo song on a joint solo song. You got the best out album. Bing, here.
Yeah.
Sign my check. I get your check next week.
Yeah.
Niggas couldn't even do that.
What label was that?
That's how I knew it was like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yo, 40, not to cut you off. What label was that was offering that check?
Oh man, I couldn't even tell you. It was shout out to my guy Phantom. Phantom was like my deal broker. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was getting me, breaking deals.
That's a good name too. I like that name. He would bring me deals or put them on the table.
I would like consider them and whatever the case. So that was the last one. He was like, all right, for y'all three, I get this. You know what I'm saying? I forgot who it was. I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? But
before we get I'm sorry. Yeah, before we go to the next thing, 40, tell these people to push that like button right now. We got over 600 people watching right now. Push the like button, guys.
Yeah, push the like button, man. Where up, man? I'm gonna give you I'm giving you good content.
Yeah, no, 40, you got a lot of people watching you.
Right. Trying. Just let me know what you want.
Nah, you on your shit right now. I gotta salute you. You on your A game right now. A1 sauce, steak sauce. Feel me?
So okay, so that I saw that a lot in dips. Like, I dealt with all of you guys individually, and greed sometimes came into the picture, and sometimes it's just about getting a lot of little checks than one big check. So I like your mentality there. Like, get a lot of little checks and it adds up to one big lump sum. You're a true hustler,
40, let me ask you this, though. Being that, Smack took the battle shit to a whole different place, did you see yourself hitting that URL stage, battling dudes like Murder Mook and Loaded Lux and all that?
Yeah. I actually was in talks with Smack to do that. But to be honest, man, Smack numbers was not correct, man. And I was like, yo, I'd rather just be a fan.
What kind of numbers he was talking? Just throw a few out there if you can.
4 digits.
4 digits, so like 3 grand, 4 grand.
Yeah, simple like that.
I'm gonna just say 4 digits, and
a grand.
We need to be at 5.
I'm gonna need these 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need at least 5 digits.
You gonna need 5, but he was trying to throw like a band or two.
Just shut up, bruh.
Come on. I don't want to say his numbers wasn't talking no numbers.
Nah, you already told me, but I needed to hear.
You know what's crazy? I watched Cassidy cash out for so-called 250 or whatever the case, and this nigga Lux got 40 and 80, whatever the case. Mook got whatever he got, and he coming with 4 digits was not popping.
Well, let's just put this. Cassidy did not get 250. Absolutely not. How are you going to recoup 250 on that? Was Pepsi sponsoring it? No.
They might have benefited the doubt. If he say he got 250, whatever.
Let's call it. I'd say 80, maybe 80. That's worth it.
80, still good.
It's still amazing. Amazing.
When it was offering me, you know what I mean? It was like I couldn't do it. I didn't want to end my legacy battling for that price. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I did give a stipulation though. I said it wouldn't take no money if I battled somebody that a known artist that had a name or a signed artist. I'd do it for free. You know what I'm saying? I told him that. But you know what I'm saying? He was like, but if you want me to battle a URL artist or a regular battle artist, cool, I would do that too. But let the numbers add up. And you know what they saying? It was like, yo, we give you this, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? People will ask for you more, and then we can slowly get. I'm not at that point in my career. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, and it's cool. I love the. I'm nice, and I love the whole culture of it. So you know what I mean? If they want to see it, they're gonna have to pay, man. If not, oh well. I watch. I'm clearly not broke, but I can't say clearly, but I'm not broke.
Well, you're wearing Versace, bro. If you're broke and wearing Versace, we got a problem.
This ain't about shit. I'm just saying, like, I got a couple things going on, like businesses and stuff like that. So it's like,
what you got going on? Go into that. What you got going on?
Oh, I got a recording studio, and I have a beauty salon that I'm putting the finishing touches on. It's in Harlem.
Oh, salute! Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, and then and I still fuck with the Mugga Boys and Scheme Team. We want to, little music part of the label.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still dibble dabble in that part of music. You know what I mean? So, it ain't. I'm not rich.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not broke.
Yeah.
With that being said, I'm not. I just can't take anything. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in this game, they only give you what you accept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to give you what you're worth.
Yes, sir.
Very good point.
Nobody want to give you like Jordan Tower. I knew you was worth a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You could have had your own world star or something like that. Because I already know your potential. So
I appreciate it.
But
we ain't gonna go into that. 40. I tell this guy all the time.
Yeah, shit. I know. I be knowing.
Because like he said, me and him was Forbes before World Star, but that's a whole nother story. They gotta pay for that. We gonna tell that story. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're gonna do this. God bless the dead to Q. R.I.P. Q from World Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. R.I.P.
He benefited from Jordan Tower Services and Jordan Tower putting that stamp on World Star. He benefited a lot. I know. So we're gonna leave that there because we're gonna tell that story.
I'm not. But let's not put this out. I'm not bitter. I made a mistake. You always got to own your mistakes, guys. So if you make a mistake, you learn from it. I didn't. Oh gosh, Reck, why are you even opening this fucking door, bro?
Don't get into it. Jordan's my man.
Now.
I got JordanTower.com launching next week, and we got our own platform that you guys are watching. We got over 1,000 people watching right now.
Jordan, my man, but he took that.
Yeah, let's bring it to the owner. Come up. Let's talk about that.
Look. I'm gonna say this. Jordan, my man, but he took the blueprint that me and him both created to World Star. That $1 billion blueprint. That's a fact.
Well, yeah, but I got to shout out Fendi, even though he'd be dissing me all the time. I wouldn't be where I was in my career without Fendi. So I know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's real that you say that, because I remember y'all had a little rivalry going on, and a lot of people won't still.
He had a rivalry going on, not me. I was cool. But me and him together was very powerful for the come up.
Definitely.
It was good. And 40, thank you for everything you did for my career. Just doing videos with me, that was so much fun, bro. Like, we made history.
Nah, that shit was, that shit good. We was that was the first time I was on that block. We was on the block in Brooklyn and shit.
Spooky over there.
It's showing me mad love. A lot of artists can't do that. We was in the hood, East New York. Yeah. Shout out Uncle Murder. He wasn't there, but I was cool with a lot of
East New York.
That was wild.
Right, we was on Hemlock. I was fucking with the dudes on Hemlock and Sutter.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That was wild because I expected 40.
Still spooky over there.
No, but I expected 40 to call me and be like, "Yo, meet me in Harlem," and he was like, "Yo, meet me in Brooklyn." I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, them niggas, like, I never knew, like, they was some get money niggas, you know what I'm saying? Being from Harlem, our whole thing with Brooklyn is, man, watch them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But them niggas was like some Harlem niggas in Brooklyn, so it was easy to get with them. They had all the props for us. I had a V. But they came through, was like, yo, my man got the Benz, my man got the Range, my man got the Beamer, yo, my man coming through with the Bentley, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, they just wanted to be there. It made a good, we had the block flooded, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they were chanting, they were like 40. Remember that? They were all like 40.
It was like, I was up at the time, can't lie. You know what I'm
saying? 40! Yeah. Shout out to Al Prince. I know you're watching out there because he's a big fan of yours.
Could do that right now. This type Dean era, that shit is not.
Yo, remember the drunk guy dancing?
Oh, yeah. So, a lot of them niggas I still cool with, man. Like, a lot of them is one nigga doing life, one nigga died. In peace. Like a lot of the last, especially in that interview, you know what I'm saying? That was like that was a big thing for the hood.
That was good. And then we shot.
Now, I'm a call it. You might have currently, because there's a lot going on in Dipset this week. You might have the best interview right now, and that's not even like on no patronism shit.
Yeah.
Because you just giving it up. Like everybody else was holding punches, you could just tell, but you just giving it up raw.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we survived by stories, so I got a bunch of them, man. You know, sometimes the truth of the matter, I be looking for platform to tell my story because they just amongst my friends when we bugging out drinking and shit.
You telling some epic shit right now. I ain't gonna front.
And it's certain stories I won't tell because I'm protecting the innocent, man. Because I got stories of people got robbed, beaten, slapped, shot. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And it's like, it's really ugly. You know
put those away. We don't need to hear those.
Rap is rap.
Yo, name some rappers you battled that got a name that people might not know about that you gave them niggas the business in a battle.
Oh, damn, that's a hard one.
And you can YouTube these.
But you battled a lot of dudes.
I ain't gonna. Well, Jay Mills is one.
Ooh. You gave him the business?
Pause. Yeah, I killed them in the rap battle. Yeah.
Spank Jay Mills, no homo.
No. Jay Mills is my guy.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just messing with you.
If you ask him, he would co-sign. Not taking nothing from him. I think.
Salute to Jay Mills.
Yeah, I think Jay Mills. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Early in that game, we was from the hood. You know, and I'm from 40th. He was from 44th. So it was like one of them things where we met in the middle, pause at the 42nd. We battled, and you know what I'm saying? And it was just like early in our career. And like, I ain't gonna lie, this is the era. Now, this is what I'm gonna get in. This is the era I'm from, man. Yeah. Like when I was battling out here doing this shit, it was only a few guys from the immediate New York or era that was around doing this shit. And I'm gonna name them. I'm gonna give them, cause I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing these niggas interview, they don't give me no light. I don't like naming niggas that don't give me no light, but I'm not gonna be petty.
Okay.
P. He was there. You could go to one of my first freestyle video that got all the views, and you know 40 cal freestyle. You'll see it. I got the North Face on, and you know traditional black Skelly. Now is P. Fred the Godson was one of them.
Okay.
He was out there biting niggas' heads off.
Yeah.
T-Rex. And
Mook.
Guy named Fox 5. Mook was not around at this time.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Came a little after.
Okay.
Loaded Lux. And whatever the case may be, and it was a dude named Terrell Blair. He brought like 5.
That's my homie.
Yeah, shout out to Terrell Blair. He brought 5. He knew this because they would just do shit like he knew. He had some talented individuals that battled, and Charlie Clips was one of them too. He was
that's
out there,
the homie too. Clips, what up, homie?
Yeah, Clips actually the one that put me on the Fight Club, but that's another story. So they was like, you know what we gonna do is just y'all niggas get in the truck. They used to just jump out on like whatever block and just cause a ruckus and battle, and whoever rap around there, we would battle, make a run, and that's how we would make our name. That's how we was making names back then. Jumping out playgrounds, whatever, Bronx, Harlem, this and that, and you know it was immediate people that we were running to. So when I see people like a P or like a Fred the Godson doing a thing right now, like my hat always goes off to them because. Like, I know, like, we started from the same class. Like, you know, and they never stopped. You know what I'm saying? They kept at it. I just got my shot with Dipset. You know what I mean? I stopped. But that's like, they getting a shot without a cosign. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's always, you know what I mean?
Did you ever battle Murder Mook?
Nah, that's a funny story, too. I was supposed to.
Okay.
Now, this is the thing. I was with Fight Club. I was the man in Fight Club. Yeah. At the time, but it was always Smack DVD. I always wanted to be on Smack because they had the wave, the street wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the dude from Fight Club. All right. First of all, I was going to battle before I went to Fight Club, but I told Cam, I said, "Yo, I'm about to be on Smack." I just met Cam at the time, and we was going to Kingdom game. Now it was me, Smack, Cam. In a Sprinter van. At the time, it was a turtle top. Sprinters wasn't even out.
Yeah.
and we with the cameraman. I'm hyped. We're going to Kingdom. We're gonna do the battle there. This is my big moment for me, and I'm with Cam. So you know what I'm saying. So he was like, listen, man, you better. I'm with you. You better show, but how I give it up. You know what I'm saying. So I was like, yo, I was gonna bite this nigga head off.
Yeah.
We get to Kingdom, and we didn't even stay about half an hour. They went crazy for Cam, man. Just autograph. Hey, They rushed. They chased us to the fucking to the van. Not chased us like we like. They chased us like fans. You know what I'm saying?
Like surrounded you.
Like screaming and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get up out of there. I'm mad. I'm like, fuck, man, fuck. I can't rap. So we was gonna set it up again. Fight Club caught wind of it. Niggas paid me money to not do it on Smack, to do it on Fight Club. I told Smack that. I said, yo, Smack, pay me money here. We gonna do it here. I don't know. Talk to them. Well, I told Mook I would gladly battle you, but you know, just do it here. So that's how Mook was on some. I'm Smack. I'm Smack. I do nothing but Smack. You know what? Cool. He did a Fight Club battle too, but you know I think that was before like he was doing that. So
gotcha.
But so that's that real quick. We ain't never battled.
Yo, so 40. This shit, like, I know you fell back on rap a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you battle Murder Mook now for the right money?
Yeah. Like I said, I battle anybody for the right money. I will battle anybody, man. I ain't lose a step, and you know, listen, man. I know how people think. They be like, come on, man. Your time is gold, man. God, stop, leave it. Leave it alone. Whatever. It's cool. At the end of the day, it's only one way to prove this theory. You know what I'm saying? But do I care about battling? No. But you know what I'm saying? But anybody, it's not just Mook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A few people have called me out and whatever the case may be, but like I said, it ain't no money. Like, you know what I mean? If I would do it for short bread, I would be moving backwards. I ain't with all that. I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, just be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I could be a commentator. I look at that shit. I could tell you, you know what I'm saying, break it down like boxing, whatever the case may be. But
yeah,
got you. This is what we gonna do. We gonna definitely have you on the show. No, we're not ending it. I'm about to go into another topic.
Okay. I was like, yeah.
I want to go back into the Dipset shit.
Okay.
40, how did you feel when you heard about Jim signing to Roc Nation?
Good question. I was just about to ask that.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard the news, I was like, wow, word. I was like, yo, man, at the end of the day, I'm over it, man. Like, he said it all in an interview, man. Nigga say, yo, he remember being down to his last 1,500. And as Ben his man, when I heard that, I was like, how you down in your last 1,500? That shit crazy. Like, I'm gonna tell you a story he probably don't know. Now this is a funny story. You want to hear funny stories? I'm full of them. Right? Yes. It's fucking Halloween. Right? It's a good one. It's Halloween. Okay. I'm broke. It's me and my man Bundy Crumb. Shout out to him, right?
Shout out to Bundy Crumb. That's my nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Bundy.
Yeah, he was my manager at the time.
Yeah, so facts.
Jim invited me to a session to do. You know, I was doing a lot of the Bird Gang mixtapes. You know, but they was popping the MOB joints with Max B, Stack Bundles.
Yeah. I remember those. I'm just big in the streets too. I'm just big in the streets.
Yeah, hell yeah, Mel Matrix. So bing. So I came down there to do that. Now I'm with my man Bundy, who at the time. He knew Nicki Minaj when she was Nicki Mirage, her last name. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that was, you know, that's another story. She comes walking in the studio with Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles, you know, and Nicki walks in the studio and shit. And my man Bundy, like, he on some, his whole shit is like that. And he was tripping off about that. But like, that have really nothing.
I know what you're getting at there because I know that story.
That just happened to be the same day. That's the only relation to the story that's got to be right now. Nigga like me, I ain't had no deal at the time.
Yeah.
I was broke. I'm not gonna hold you. Broke. I was a famous broke guy at that moment. I came to do my verses, whatever. I ain't signed no deal.
Yeah.
I ain't had no, I wasn't doing no shows, you know what I'm saying? This and that. So I was gonna hit Jim up for some money, right?
Right.
Nigga, I was just like, but it was I was on some shit like, yo, $20, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna go home.
Yeah.
The nigga sleep. High. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you high because the blunt in his hand, he sleep. Snoring and shit. So how you ask a nigga sleep for money and shit? So at the time I had a V and I'm like, yo, damn, man. I need some money, man. It's like this nigga asked me to come out my sleep, come here. I had to pay the toll here, gas, this, that. I'm like, real life issues I'm going through. So I'm like, I'm dead ass waiting, like, this nigga, he gonna get up. So awkwardly got up for a little minute, woke up. I said, yo, Chim, yo, I left my card home, B. Let me hold a little $20 real quick.
Yeah.
He reach in his pocket. Nigga pulled out wild hundreds and shit. He was like, he fumbling through them, one eye open, still sleep, was like, 40, man, I ain't got no 20s, man. Went back to sleep.
Oh, shit.
I got a story like that.
My mother, man, I was like, I didn't even get a chance to say, well, let me get 100. Nigga, was a snore came right after that.
Damn.
I'm like, now this is where the story get funny.
Okay.
Funnier. It was Halloween.
Yeah.
So I'm eating some candy. It was 2 bags of candy in the studio. I'm eating the candy. I eat the candy so much, 1 bag gone. Second bag. I go open it up. Wow, stacks in the fucking bag.
Damn.
Bag full with motherfucking stacks.
Damn.
I heard that was the money that I think the
Halloween.
Giants gave the nigga for bowling or some shit like that. I don't know. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't. But it was wild stacks.
Yeah.
Not a grimy nigga, so I ate that. But it was fucking with me. It was fucking with me. It was like, yo, I could have took a 20. He would not knew. It wasn't no 20. It was a bunch of hundreds. But I could have took 100. He wouldn't have knew.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, but I'm not that type of nigga. So I left broke.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm here for the Bundy. Shout out to Bundy.
Yo, you know,
Bundy and shit.
You
he held me down, but yo, that was like shit.
Oh
like,
yeah, but getting back to that,
real quick. Only reason why I go in that story. So when I hear niggas say, yo, I'm down to my last 1,500, I look at that shit like, my nigga. You know what I mean? I know your expenses is crazy. Niggas, you know, I guess with your businesses, niggas be all in, but it's like, you know what I mean? When you hear stories like that, you be like, shit.
Yeah. Touch millions. And then
now, going back to Nicki Minaj, you did a record with her, right? During that time, right?
He was at no, you were at the first video when I shot her first video.
So you want to hear stories and I'm full of them?
Yeah.
Real quick, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't care who will believe me. I tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you real. She came to the studio. She clearly knew my man Bundy. He was in Queen.
Yeah.
Facts.
And she was a nobody at the time. So, but I had went to her video shoot, and I knew she was gonna be somebody.
That I shot. I shot it.
Exactly.
Click clack.
Bitch had going on, right? Not to say bitch. No, what she had going on. She had she had the Benzes.
Yeah.
In one scene, and then the next scene she had the dude, I guess SB on the bikes with his boys.
Yeah.
Then another scene she had the low riders. That's where I did the scene with her. Yeah.
Yeah, we put it up on the side and you did it with her right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, from that, I like the song. I was like, I seen it in the studio. I said, yo, I need you to be on this record I got on Broken Safety 2. It's called Drama Season. I left the hook open.
Yeah.
Now I told her, I need you to sing it. Now you know what she told me? She said, I don't know how to sing. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, she does
I
sing.
rap.
Yeah.
I swear to God. This is what I said. I said, nobody knows how to sing. You just sing it in like a singy voice. That's what everybody does. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lime season, lime is crazy. She didn't knock that shit out. Now, like you said, all she fucking do is sing. Now, with hearing that story, I should sue her and be like, yo, I taught you to sing. I'm the guy you remember on Francis Lewis Boulevard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she ever hear this story, she'll probably like laugh.
She'll laugh.
She gonna hear this shit.
Bundy still.
I'm just, but you know, but I'm not taking no claim like for none of her success. I'm not like
we're just joking.
I'm just telling you, like, it's ironic, but that story is true as fuck though.
Yeah, no, I believe.
You still got that record?
Yeah, and you want me to tell you what's so stupid? Now, this is the dumb part of me.
Okay.
I had so many people featured on Broken Safety 2 that she wasn't known, and I didn't put her in the credits.
Oh, damn.
I ain't put her in the credits. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got to turn in your album? I like not being like, fuck her. Yeah. I just forgot to put, you know, it was at the time it was Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to put it.
You know that day, the day you came to that video.
That's clearly her voice on that song.
Yeah. What's the name of the song?
It's called Drama Season on Broken Safety 2.
Now, the day you came... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's the name of it?
That's it, Broken Safety. It's called Drama Season. It's on Broken Safety 2.
The day you were at that video, that's when we gave her the name Nicki Minaj. Me and Fendi, after the video, we went to a place, and Fendi said, nah. You know how he's like fucking dirty mind. He was like, your name's Nicki Minaj. And she was like, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that's hot.
And and I didn't know she was going to be big either. You know, like nobody did. You know, it happened. She knew what she was doing.
Hell yeah! Now, you know what's crazy is my mans and them kind of discovered her, like Bundy and them in the studio.
Salute to Bundy.
Facts.
Yeah. And he kind of like and Ruth Spitz, I think part of the story. They
yes sir.
He said they invited him to the studio, and it was her and another girl. Actually, they met another girl, and the girl said she could rap, and they invited her to the studio. You know, at that time he was just letting people rap at the studio. So she got on in the booth, and she sounded horrible, right? And he was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you told me you could rap, like." And the girl was like, "I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't rap. I'm just here because my friend can, and I know you don't know her, but I just want her to get a chance." Yeah. And the other girl, and her friend was Nicki.
That's real though. Her friend did some real shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yo, I got a story.
Whoever her friend is, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever her friend is, Nicki better holler at her. I think that may be the secret of her success. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that just was like piggyback off of exposure, and truth of the matter, on the come up was like a big part of her come up, because everybody seen that. Everybody was like, "Yo, who that girl?" You know what I mean?
I could tell that story. That's easy. Fendi and I, like, Fendi believed in her. I was like, "Yo, watch." Like, me and Nicki had our own friendship, you know. But like, I was like, you know, I had a bad experience with girl artists. You know, they're very picky and everything. But at one point, we built her up to where, remember, Fendi was on house arrest for a while.
Oh, I don't know.
Or he was. So I had to fly with Nicki to go meet Wayne, because Fendi knew a guy in Wayne's camp called EI. So whenever we got Lil Wayne on the DVD, we'd put Nicki right after. So he had to see her. So then eventually he wanted to meet her. I flew her to North Carolina, and she was like, "Oh, I can't." You know, she was like thirsty, you know. Wayne. It's Wayne. It's a girl. It's Wayne. Wayne's popping. I was like, nah. We got to make sure nothing happens here and ruins the business. And then after that, Wayne wasn't really signing her. We went down to Miami, met up. Then after that, Fendi put her with Gucci Man, and that's where she met Deborah. And then Wayne wanted her after that, you know, because it got her, like, the jealous factor, I think. Like, oh, we got to have her in Young Money. Because at that point, Jay Mills had signed Young Money.
Yeah, my thing, it was a no-brainer signing her. I seen her talent, like, the day of that video. Yeah. I didn't, you know, we do hood videos all the time, but I never seen a hood video with that magnitude. Like, and it was a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had a lot going on at that, like, hood video. Like I said, she had the dudes going crazy on the bikes, counting wild stacks. Nobody knew her. I was like, who was her? The track sounded, she had bars on the track. I was like, ill shit. That track was I think the Roof Spitz got tracked.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I didn't set up anything for that video. I pulled in from DC from Howard Homecoming with Mobb Deep. I drove up. Fendi was like, "Yo, I got this new girl artist. Just pull up, shoot the video." You showed up with Bundy. She had everything set up, the bikes, the cars, everything. She had a plan, and I should like every video. She had a plan. Like when we did the lip gloss poppin' remix, we did the other shit. Like she was very calculated. Even when we did the last video, her and Wayne, Higher Than a Kite, like she just had everything intact. The only thing I added was the Japanese element with the sword and her dressed in the robe and everything, but she's very calculated. You know, I had a lot of respect for her, you know. She was sexy then, and she didn't need any work done, you know, and she'd still got it done, but she's always been sexy, so I don't think that, you know. She was sexy, right, 40? Regular.
Yeah, she always had a sexy vibe. I actually, I posted a pic of how she was, how she used to look on my thing, and I said a caption like, you know, me and her, and you know, something like me and her. I won't tell you what happened or some shit like that. Oh. And word of mother, I put it on Instagram. When I tell you, every Pink Friday follower, they dig me dirty. Hate mail was crazy. They like, what? I dare you. Listen, I was like, yo, I ain't even know. Like
the barbs.
Like I thought my Instagram was broke. Like you just seen like 1,000 on the like side, like the comment bubble, like and all that. You like, what the what?
Yeah.
Like,
salute to the barbs. They go hard. Crazy. Salute to the barbs. I don't want no beef.
She got a cult following. I was like, damn. I was like, I'm just playing. God damn.
Yeah.
And then I heard, she dead ass seen the comment and told Bundy, word to my mother, told my man Bundy, I ain't fucking with 40 Cal.
Oh. Bundy still fucks with her.
I told my daughter, and then my daughter like, I ain't fucking with. So I was like, she's like, yo, no, daddy, why you do that? I was like, yo, tell her you sorry.
Yo, you know, it's funny. My daughter probably would have said the same thing because she's a Nicki Minaj fanatic.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. I'm just being a rapper. Fuck.
My daughter Kiara, she the same way.
Yeah.
Did you ever work with Stack Bundles?
Yeah, we did. Not personally, but we always did a record like on the Bird Gang joint. So we did like 2 records together. I think on the on MOB, the members of Bird Gang, Jim Jones joint. I ain't gonna lie, I think those are like the best mixtapes ever, man. Like that members of Bird Gang mixtape 1 and 2. Like
I'm just
you ain't gonna ever hear. That's the only time you're gonna hear Jim Jones and Max B and Stack Bundles on the same record going crazy, going back and forth and all that. Just like shit like that. I did some appearances. This was that's when it was like that's when it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was like the best. When Jim got his ballin' record, that's when we was undeniably them guys because he completed the cipher. Like everybody knew Cam for records. They Juelz was killing them.
Yeah.
And and Jim just certified it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
was that when Jim got the Ballin' record, right? Is that where the change happened to you?
Shortly after that. Because I got so after that, right? And word to my mother, like, as soon as I got my deal and they was having their issues, but niggas still talking, niggas are still talking, whoever.
Yeah.
I remember calling Jim. I say, yo, Jim, I need that, I need that feature now. You know what I'm saying? Did all them joints for you. And I got the Koch deal, a label you helped get to a good point. I said, yo, need my feature because I have got my single. And homie that ass curved me was like, yo, you fuck with King.
Oh, word?
That ass. That's true story. Now, at the time, I ain't understand none of that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is like, niggas, I don't know, what?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is 40, yo. I had to make sure, like, nigga, understand, like, yo, damn.
40.
I need that verse, man. Like, he like, yo, it's Cam. I said I did. did a verse already.
Yeah.
Everybody did a verse.
Yeah.
Only person that's missing is you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's quiet. It's quiet.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I understand. I'm like, damn, B, like, yo, I'm trying, nigga, you got million. I'm trying to get, like, I'm trying to bowl. I'm trying to bowl and like, hey. But you know, I took it on the chin. It's cool.
You ate that.
Yeah.
Still, we still rocking. I still got everybody else.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do. But not to take, me and Jim is cool still. So that's something that happened, a story that happened about maybe 10 years ago. Maybe.
Let's salute Jim on his deal with Rock Nation too. Let's be,
salute to Jim for that Rock Nation deal.
Yeah. Because because at the end of the day, niggas grown men, and I don't know his situation. You might need to take a deal, and that might that just might be the best move. Yeah. And his his situation.
Well, to get to the people you need to get your ideas out there, like.
Nah, but he said something that did sound good. Like they did have like a structure. You know what I'm saying? And with Dipset, we was our own structure. It wasn't no structure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when checks get cut. You know what I'm saying? Was it?
Dipset was like.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Dipset, I gotta find my checks some way. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's not taking nothing from what we was doing. Everybody was getting money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, that bird meant something. So everybody got money. Everybody was in a place where they could buy, a nice vehicle, wear nice jewelry, new clothes every day, this and that, whatever. That didn't mean we was rich, but we was good. You know what I'm saying? I would have rather been rich, and that was the goal, of course. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how my story went. You know what I mean?
Now, 40, would you take that deal, that Rock Nation deal that Jim got?
Would I take the Rock Nation deal? Man, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would take the Rock Nation deal. That's not and at this point, it ain't any artist that take a Rock Nation deal. We passed the point of Rock versus Dipset. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And Jim making that move, I don't think it make it seem like we bitter behind it. You know what I'm saying? On the Dipset side. And I can't talk for Dipset. I'm just saying I wouldn't be bitter behind it. But and at the end of the day, we applaud him. You know what I'm saying? I think Cam mentioned that in his whole video. Yeah. He said
Instagram live joint.
I'm surprised they ain't talk more about him signing the Rock Nation and let the interview get switched over to talking about him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he felt like he had to defend himself doing the whole live. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I have a question. During the live thing, I'm just curious because when he was talking about he owned the land and everyone was building the house, that made a lot of sense, right? And he was naming everybody, and it really took people in the chat room to chant, like, you were the talk of the chat, okay? And it didn't seem like he was going to mention you right away, and then he was forced to mention you. There's nothing about that, right? Like,
nah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you really think about it, he barely mentioned Vado.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah.
But and I'm not, and that's not taking nothing from Vado. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Just doing he had a lot of issues to address.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Truth of the matter, and a lot of them stories, I didn't play a part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, when he was mentioning Luca Brasi, that's when he brought up J.R. Ryder and Hell Rail. Luca Brasi brought them around. Right. My story, he met me in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I really ain't had no relevance to them. So I was the last newest guy. But he gave me a shout out still, and I appreciate it.
Of course,
because niggas are still hitting me. And I used to, when it came out the shout outs and shit like that, I used to always get the short end of that stick. You know what I'm saying? And that was like a thing back then. It's like, because it's a long roster. Like Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? You got to get past. You got to shout out Cam, shout out Jim Jones, shout out Juelz, shout out Hell Rail, shout out J.R. Ryder. Shout out Duke the God. Shout out Jaja. Shout out 40 Cal.
a lot of people.
Yo, there's a couple don't, and let's not get to just other members that just do whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of like I had to deal with it. You know what I mean? And I learned to deal with it. But what's funny is people around me, my team, family, they wouldn't understand it. They'd be like, "Yo, he was just on 106 and Pop. He didn't even shout your name out. This and that." And I'm like, "Listen, man, he good." But I know I see Cam, I'm like, "Yo, man, fucked up, man. You ain't shout my name out, man." He's like, "Yo, my bad, 40, man. Just yo, I got you, man."
Yeah, I got you.
Like,
Yo, 40, I gotta ask you this question.
He'll do another interview and I'll be the first name.
Oh, okay.
People like,
Y'all gotta ask you this question. Now, you from Harlem, and then you had like a rivalry from Harlem, like the homie Loon. You and him bumped heads at one time.
Yeah.
What was that shit about? Like,
I remember.
He hit you with a shovel or some shit, right? In a barbershop?
I thought you
how
hit him
that
with a
shit
shovel.
play out?
Well, he has an attempt hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He tried some sneak shit, but real quick, Loon was a good friend of mine back in when we was growing up. Mm-hmm. And before I met Cam, it was I was cool with Loon, and he used to come to my house. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, we'll make like the bootleg recordings, like with the fucking the headphones was the microphone. Feel me?
Sir.
Like nigga, back then that struggle was real. It wasn't no
struggle was real. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm a teenager. He was a little older than me. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, he got his deal with Bad Boy, and I got locked up for like a year,
right,
or whatever the case may be. So while I was locked up, he was rocking with Bad Boy, and nigga was using the lines, taking my lines from when we was recording and shit.
Oh, word?
Now to further validate this, Cam was like the first one to tell me, because remember I was telling you I was the guy. He was like, "Yo, let me hear a verse." I tell him, I spit a verse. I said a line like, "I George Jefferson walk out of federal court," and so he said, "Yo, Loon just took your line, B. I heard it." Nah, he ain't do that. Then I heard it. And then I heard an interview the nigga did. Nigga say, "Yo, me and Black Rob got this thing, man. We hear a line, we like, just take that shit." I say, "Yo, oh, wow."
Wow.
So, Cam brought me to the radio, and I did a freestyle. This is like my introduction. And I said some shit like, I don't do dance tunes like my man Loon. I don't know. It rubbed him the wrong way. That line, you know what I'm saying? Because he got all type of calls like, "Yo, 40 cal dissing you, B. Some nigga named 40 cal." Because I wasn't had nobody know. This nigga that Cam got, B, said you be dancing and shit. You a dance nigga. So word. So I heard he through the hood that he was looking for me. I found him. This prior to the shovel shit.
Yeah.
I found him. I said, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
We spoke about this whole shit. Yo, this nigga had nothing but talk about how Puff jerking them and stealing his swag, and yo, it ain't nothing. We cool. What you doing right now, I respect. We talking like men.
Yeah.
But my real problem is with Jim. Alright, man. I said, "Listen, whatever. I'm not Jim. We good. Cool." Right now, here's the go. Loon does an interview dissing Jim or saying some shit like Jim, whatever the case may be. So this where the chain of events happened. Jim asked me to come to the studio to do a record for he always do this our normal.
Yeah.
This time nobody on the record. It's just a beat. So I started off. I do my verse. I break out. I hear the record later. It's on a mixtape, and it says 40 Jim Jones featuring Max B, 40 Cal, dissing Loon.
Oh.
I'm like, here we fucking go.
Here we go.
The record, he starts talking about, yo, we don't do the motherfucking booth phone. I heard Loon was running around selling niggas burn out booth phones in the hood, whatever the case.
Yeah, I remember Jim saying that.
This and that, nigga. We getting money over here. This and that. But man, nigga, you was living in some flat and this and that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So fast forward to the barbershop, we go to the same barber. So I'm going there. You know, nigga in the barbershop, nigga, you in La La Land, man. You getting any man. You getting a cut. Last thing you expect to see a rapper nigga coming at shovel and shit. I look, I even he like swung. It was a big like one of them snow plastic joints. Yeah. So get a good swing. So he tried to swing it and miss me, and shit like that. And I got out the chair and we started tussling and shit. So and you know the tussle ain't really go too good for him. You know, he fell in the bump chairs, broke his one of his fingers or some shit like
shit.
And it was getting uglier after that. But at the end of the day, I'm a cordial guy. You know, I was like, all right, whatever. After that, I had no marks on me to the point I was like, finish my cut.
Yeah.
Cut was, you know, still line, everything intact, everything good. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I say, yo, fam. I kept it cordial. Anyway, long story short, he gets on the radio, he gets everywhere and tell people like, yo, he wanted to tell the side of the story of the joint. And you know, it was funny. The whole radio thing, when he get on the radio, Cam and one called me and say, yo, this nigga about to get on the radio talking crazy, yo. I think he gave me he said, yo, call in. This the private line. Bet. You know, and they on the radio. I think it was Miss Jones at the time. You know, there was always some funny shit. Oh, 40 Cal's calling in right now. I say, yo, man. Why are you doing this? Chauncey, his real name. I'm like, yo, Chauncey, why are you doing this, man? Like, you know you ain't about this. Like, I say, you know you could talk to me and see me any type of way in Harlem. Yeah. Now, word to my mother at that time, man. I was dying to see this nigga, man. I swear to everything in my life. I would like get calls and be like, yo, he over here. I would just go pull up and he be gone and shit.
Yeah.
I was dying to see him. Now, shortly after, he turned a different religion and got locked up.
Oh yeah.
I want to say that free Loon and shit, because that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to him like a few months ago. So y'all good? Did y'all ever squash that? Or y'all?
Nah.
It's just damn.
Like at the end of the day, man, I don't like that nigga. I ain't gonna
yo.
That nigga, I don't believe nothing. I don't even believe he changed his religion, man. That shit is just, to me, I think nigga just did that just because you locked up, man. I know him. I know.
Yeah.
He do what Mace do. At the end of the day, he did everything Mace did. He did. Think about it.
Oh wow.
Think about it. From Bad Boy to the records.
Yeah. He did.
To religion.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So Mace switched back from religion. So mark my words, watch it. Play this back when he do. You know what I'm saying? When he turned back to wherever from wherever he is now. Makusai, whatever his new name is.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't you know, I'm a grown ass man now. That shit happened over 10 years ago.
Gotcha.
And you know, he was young nigga.
I remember where I was when I heard that. I was up in Murder Mook and I were we were doing something for the come up, and it just spread through Harlem like wildfire. Yo, 40 Cal just got hit in the head with a shovel. That's what everyone was talking. I was like, yeah, right. Like it went through Harlem like lightning. Like that was.
Yo, and that shit was on like Real Talk DVD. Shouts to Arliss Michaels.
Oh yeah.
I did the interview with him. I was like, yo, it was everybody at that time. It was like a gift and a curse because everybody wanted to do an interview.
Yeah,
I could have sold the press conference like that ass. Like it was just like
that was big.
It's interview a day. Like yo, so what really happened and this and that. I got tired of it. I was like, yo, I was done. I was like, yo, this nigga like woke up feeling some other type of way.
Yeah.
And It ain't even had to be like that because, you know what I mean? We was all from Harlem. You watch, you was in, like, I had to tell you the story just like that, let you know, like, yo, he was in my house. You know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable around him.
Yeah.
So for anybody knew, you're not in a comfortable space to do nothing to me, especially not in my vicinity. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know, like, I know us for being good, so that's the reason why he could even attempt that. Like I said, nigga in the fucking barber chair, and you wanna use that your hate for Jim Jones on me. I ain't even like me and Jim Jones not best friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nah, we not enemies, but it's like, yo, I never got that. You know what I'm saying? And in the day, that could have been like a situation that like could have went like some definitely elsewhere. Yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day. And a bitch ass nigga probably would have went to the cops and say, yo, sued him. Yeah. So yo, you attacking niggas with this, and I ain't go that route. You know the route I was trying to go.
Yeah.
Yo, but I'm gonna ask you this real quick. We could get off.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the route I was gonna go made him switch religion.
I gotta ask you this last one.
Yeah.
Was Loon really selling Boost phones though at that time?
He was a hustler. I give him that. He sold whatever he could sell. That's how he got. That's how he doing his time now. He heard he was trying to move some birds and he got sloppy. Whatever. I mean, whatever. I mean, obviously rap wasn't like, his like, he had to, wasn't his thing, I guess. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I was a rapper, and that's what I'm doing. Like, and when I first got in this game, my whole thing was to let niggas know I'm the nicest, I'm the best rapper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I had to crack a few eggs to get to that, like to say that title, but it became to the point where I had to get it out where you can't tell a nigga or rap against a nigga without him want to bring it to guns or violence. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, we rappers. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be boxers, we could box. But we're not saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, they doing this Soulja Boy and Chris Brown shit. I'm saying, like, but niggas got to get out that, yo, every time nigga diss a nigga, oh, man, when I see nigga, problem, this and that, come on, that shit getting corny. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, yo, it's bringing all the competitive shit. Rap is the only place that do this, like I said. You know what I mean? Jeez. Motherfucking, like, you don't see motherfucking Kirk Franklin beefing with Mary. I gotta get a better.
Nah, niggas' egos is out of control in this rap shit.
It's true. Word. That's why a Dipset reunion might not happen. Like, I want to see it happen. I think it could happen, but like, it wouldn't have to be about money. It'd have to be about coming together because everyone wants so much money. They're going to think there's so much money on the table when it's probably not as much, right? Cameron's going to take the most. Jim Jones, Juelz. Oh, what do you think about Juelz's comeback?
It's long awaited.
Did you hear that he put us on the intro to the record?
Nah.
Okay, did you listen to
I don't know, my bad. Sorry.
Did you listen to Up in the Studio Getting Blown?
Nah, I ain't hear that record. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I did. I don't remember it though. He had like an intro, like somebody talking.
That was me.
Yeah, that was him.
Oh,
he had two versions.
That is you. That is you. I was about it. Now see, now I think about it. You said something about how he got his equipment taken or something like that.
Yeah. That was me.
That would hurt anybody. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that was your voice.
Yeah, that was me. And he put us in the video for part 2. He put me in the video for part 2. Yeah.
Me and Jordan in the video.
Yeah. Oh, that's hot.
I got my credit for once, 40. I got my credit for once.
That's hot. That's hot. Yeah, man, it's long awaited, man. Juelz definitely had talent, man. He just was like, I think he waited so long because his last project went gold, and you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that if you do drop another, you want to keep your rapport at a certain level. You know what I'm saying?
I know what happened. I could tell you what happened. Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam, and Juelz was put on the shelf. That's what happened. That's why another reason it was so shocking that Jim Jones signed to Jay-Z, because, you know, Juelz was on the shelf and he was having his problem with Cam with his contract. Cam talked about it in the live stream. You know, he said me and Juelz fell out because they were having a little discrepancy over their contract. And Juelz, remember, there was so much time passed, he just moved into Skull Gang. And I remember telling Juelz, yo, don't do the Skull Gang thing, bro. Focus. Let's just do the classics, the mixtapes. We never had videos. And he wanted to run with Skull Gang, and it just didn't work. Let's just put it that way. But Juelz is amazing. Let's put it there. Juelz is an amazing lyricist. You know, let's give him that. You know, it's
shout out to Juelz Santana for putting Daily Hip Hop Live, Jordan Tower, M.Reck, and that Getting Blown in the Studio Part 2.
Yeah, salute to Juelz. Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy.
You holding it down with the best interview out of Dipset, like, period. Like, this is epic. Like, we talking not just for the week. We talking about just the Dipset history, because you going into some shit.
And you're doing good numbers. You're doing real good numbers right now, 40. I mean, we're already probably at almost 10,000. No, 10,000, because people go in and out. So we're probably around 10, 12,000.
Nice. Good. Well, you know, I'm just saying, like,
40.
He's the story. You survive by your stories, man. And you know, what we went through, I see like it's common with most groups and like just music. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see these like Lifetime and BT stories and shit like that, the same thing. Everybody went through a period where you got jerked with the contracts would be or you know just getting paid, period. So it's always a grind. You know what I mean,
let's go to the chat room and see what people have. No, some people were saying over 500. I'm talking about total guys, like going in and out of the room. Just like Cam's joint was always at like, what was it at, like hovering at 35,000. But that's, you know, come on, I mean, yes. But it's like, it's just that tally going in and out. It was like 150. Remember, he posted his number. Of course, Cam posted his numbers. You saw him do that on his Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, okay, so let's go to the room and let's see what you guys want to hear from 40. What you want to know, guys? What you want to know? Let's give the people. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Tap that like button first. Get those likes up. We should be way over 150 likes to 300 likes right now. No one is special. I'm talking about over time. Don't worry about it. No one is special. You're cool. Ask 40 about. We already did the Fight Club days. You guys, if you missed that, you got to rewatch the rebroadcast. We want to hear about True Life Snatching Chains. What do you know about that, 40?
Oh, True Life Snatching Chains?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I heard they snatched somebody's chain, but I don't know.
True Life was out here.
Nobody I know.
True Life was trolling back in the day. He's made peace with that now, but he was going hard. Ask.
Hell yeah, we had like, you know what I mean, like, you gotta understand what Dipset, man. Mm-hmm. It was a lot. It was half love and half hate. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like it could come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Like we beefed with G Unit. So remember, G Unit could fucking feel like he want to get froggy. He was beefing with Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of members from Dipset is Bloods. Yeah. Fucking Crips might feel like they want to do some things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Crips. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So it's, whatever.
I'm reading the chat. Did you ever go to
Going back to that True Life situation, because Cam spoke on it. Cam pretty much, kept it real, said, like, True Life put hands on him, but, he put it in his own special way. Like during that time, because Cam got low, I guess because his moms was sick and all that, and he kind of fell back from the set and everything that was going on. Yeah. What was you doing at that time? Or what was your mind state?
Good question.
At that time.
Oh, from the
True Life situation when they were saying, like, True Life put hands on Cam in front of Big Joe. Big Joe ain't do nothing, and then Cam just got low. You know what I'm saying? What was going on with you at that time?
I mean, at that time we just wanted answers, and And you know what I'm saying? Like he said, he got low on everybody. So and it wasn't because of that. Like he said, it was because of his moms. And everybody thought he had some odd jammy, and you know what I'm saying. And after that, I was like, I just was like, yo, show a picture of something, show people like, you know what I'm saying, because you know the big homie, you don't want to get the big homie touch, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I don't know. It just was like, you know what? I was like, let's do some disc records. I like, you know, whatever. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, I think you win at True Life and a whole bunch of G Unit members and.
Oh yeah, on Chickens in the Coop. Remember you said, "What's the use of gotten shooters if you don't use them?"
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You was going at everybody.
And then he said Kermit the Frog phrase. I remember that. That was the hot part.
Yeah. I did. I mean, I was a soldier, so you know, my thing was I'm 40 cal. You got a gun, use it. So wherever you pointed me, I shot.
Yeah.
And like you know, I even came in Nas. I love Nas.
Wow.
I'm a fucking Nas fan. I think
me too.
To this day, I think my favorite rap album is "It Was Written."
It was written. Salute.
Fire.
That's one of my favorite albums.
Me too. Fire.
Like,
We're agreed.
I think no rap album is better than that. Like I think like the whole thing. But with all that being said, shout at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we in the game.
I get where you at. You like, yo, I fuck with Nas, one of my favorites, but I'm in the game. You fool. Because the big homie can put me on. You fool, nigga. You like the rest of these niggas. You competition. So
he was down with The Rock and at the time, and he already, you know, showed his dislike for Dipset. So I'm like,
yeah. So he was fool.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what's sad? Like, you being with Dipset, you going at all the dudes you looked up to. Jay-Z, Nas, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it hurt to do this. You know what I'm saying? This and that. I mean, you know, the freestyles and stuff I did really probably ain't really do nothing to like hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
But they circulated on the streets though.
But the Cam joint really hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Cam joint with Max B.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
that was powerful.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it really struck a nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was powerful.
Okay, so what else does someone say? I'm sorry, I'm just going to the room. What's your current relationship with, you know, Hellrell, J.R. Ryder, Jim Jones, Cameron? Let's go through the list, you know, and, you know, if you just don't have a relationship with them, you don't. I mean, you could just answer like that.
Oh, all right. To be honest,
yeah,
we all cool, but it's more like a job. Like Dipset is the job I work at, and these are all my coworkers.
Corporation.
Yeah.
So they're all my coworkers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes, you know, you got coworkers you cool with that you go, you know, that, you know, you might go get a drink with after work. Then you got some coworkers you might go to their baby showers. Some coworkers you be like, I don't really fuck with them, but I still work with them.
Yeah.
Got you.
Who was your favorite member?
Pause.
No, not like that. Yeah, pause. Yeah. Pause.
I mean,
lyrically. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Not like as a friend. I'm talking about just straight bars, you know?
I mean, Cam was always like, you know,
the
person
that was the top guy.
I would like, yeah. I would just say Cam. I mean, but truthful matter, we was all nice. So I would like,
of course.
That's why it's hard to answer. But you know what I'm saying. But being that he was a big homie of us, I would like, you know, I would definitely like to hear, because he knew that he would have to bring it the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I would like, I would definitely want to hear, you know, what he always had in store. You know
he kept you on your toes, like, you know, like getting your bars up higher, right?
Hell yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he did shit like, I'll tell you, like, we was in the Lambo.
Yeah.
When he first copped it, we on the west side. He playing the radio. And he like, yo, spit.
Damn.
I'm like, it's a song. Like, I ain't no instrumental. He like, yo, my nigga, y'all niggas is spoiled back in the day. We ain't had no instrumentals, nigga. We just spit. Nigga just on the Lambo, switching lanes, 80. Bust the beat first out.
Yeah. Oh, he's going off?
Yeah. Looked at me like, this son of me like. So I was
80
like,
in the Lambo freestyling.
Yeah, and prior to this, we were smoking blunts and all this shit. So I'm already, I wasn't in no mood. I was like, nah, I can't let him show me up. So I had some bars, but he had me spitting to the song. You know, the song at the radio was just not coinciding with the verse. I'm like, I can't do this, man. So I felt like Freeway. Put a beat on, man. He's like, yeah, man. He said, you
felt like Freeway battling Cassidy.
That's letting you know, like, his shit was up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he write bars, nobody know. But I'm going to let you know. When he write bars, it be like the words that rhyme on the paper. So it'd be like a paper with like 20 words and shit like that. Only the words that rhyme. Whatever the sentence is, it's like, whatever it is. Like, he just like, ill, but and he do it quick, too. Just like how Jim said that story. So I always admired that part about him. So to answer your question, him.
Okay.
Cameron
was always like the coolest asshole. Like he'd be a jerk, but he'd be cool about it. Like I remember when I did I did behind the scenes of the Old Boy video. I was in last year high school. I lied to get in there. I said, yo, yeah, I work with MTV. I had a camera. I go in there. Now somehow I got an interview with Cam and Juelz, right? Cameron looked at my mic and said, yo, your mic's trash, B. Like, I'm just doing an interview.
Shit on your mic.
Shut me down. That was the first Cameron experience I had. Yo, your mic, bro, it's trash, bro.
The mic game was trash.
And Juelz was like, just new then, so he just looked at it. The tension with Jay-Z and Cameron existed at that video. I saw you could like cut when he came in to do the picture and then they left. It was like these guys just don't fuck with each other. Like it was crazy. Like
it's too much testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
Ego.
Just like you know what? To this day, I think that Cam and 50 is like the same. They like the same. They cut from the same cloth. Like I could tell, like their whole mannerisms and the way they you know. They run a business. They like cut from the same. You know, they might be on different levels with it.
Yeah.
But you know, if you really think they cut, I always knew that. So when you had that always collides.
Yeah.
Yeah, they clash.
You know, I have a story for you, kind of like your Jim Jones story with the money thing. So around what was it, 07, 08, when the stock market crashed, right? Remember that time? My money crashed with it because I was invested in a firm, right? So I was on strict budget, like when they gave me my money, right? So like I got like a certain amount just to live. You know, this is right when World Star started. You know, the come up was down. That was that lull period where I took off a World Star, right? And Juelz and I were working on the Skull Gang shit every night. So I remember one night he called me, and I had to go to my accountant the next day to pick up a check, you know, to pay everything and have money for the month, right? Because I put myself on an allowance so I didn't go fucking broke, you know? I had to get through the hard times. So Juelz was like, nah, come down to the studio. I was like, nah, I can't even do that right now. And I have a meeting in the morning. It's very important. I got to pick up this check, go to the meeting. He's like, yo, how much you need? I said, if you give me like $200, it'd be cool, because then I could go to the meeting, go to my accountant afterwards, you know, and we'll shoot videos all night. Go up there, we shoot videos all night. Shoot videos. And at this time, I didn't live in Riverdale anymore. I moved to Stamford, Connecticut, right? So I had to go through tolls, get in, you know. So I'm out there, we shoot the videos. Then the morning comes. I'm like, yo, Juelz, you get that $200? He's like, yo, I spent it on weed, yo. I said, all right, so let's go to the bank. And he's like, yo, I got to call Twin. You know his brother Twin? I got to call Twin. Where's Tobe at? And I'm like, yo, I stayed there all day, bro, till 4 p.m. Missed my meeting, missed my accountant. I had to have someone wire me money down the street to get back home. I was tight, bro. I don't think he meant it. He was so high he forgot, bro. But he spent it, all the money he had on a pound of weed or something. That was Like, what the fuck, man?
Man.
She was crazy.
I'm not even surprised, man.
Boy, he said, I'm not even surprised.
I could only laugh.
I ain't gonna lie, like it's bad stories like that. Like you just like when you had that status, man, it's people like there's a lot of people like that was sad that's like you that got shitted on and they don't even and the sad part, nobody really remembers it. Like you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a story when like niggas is running late to a show and a fan to come, hey man, I'll give you my car, man. You go, man. Go. Take the car, ditch the car.
Shit, are you serious?
Ain't no fucking. He don't get no prop for that. Ain't no reward, no handshake, no shout out, no Instagram pic. It's a casualty.
Nigga took the nigga shit. Left, yeah, probably left the nigga shit somewhere too.
Yeah, tollways, it don't matter. You gotta get to the show.
That guy's fucked.
Like, yo, go, man, go.
Get to the show, guys.
We gonna go, all right.
Yeah, nigga, you just like, man, he's callless or whatever. You don't know what happened.
I ain't gonna lie, Dipset,
and the set, the highlight of his life is that, yo, I gave so and so my car. I gave Jim my car so he could,
yo,
take it to the Civic Center or whatever.
Right.
Yo, Dipset was amazing, bro. Like when you think back on it, we were living it at the time with DVDs. You guys were doing Dipset. Me and Rec were media, and just being around it, it was just like fucking. You don't realize how. Huh?
Yeah. Now I said I was doing music as well.
No, I know you're a rapper, but you were on your media shit back then too, as well. Yeah. You were doing both. So
M.Reck was on the mixtapes. I was seeing him.
Yeah. Go to music. Go to music.
Salute,
yo,
40.
Back then, you
got to music.
I used to study the playlist. Like I was all in, man. Like this was me. Like I used to go to every Fordham Road.
Yeah.
25th, Fulton. And I'm looking
at all that. I was hitting
playlist like, I'm on his new mixtape. I'm on it, and then it gets to the point where I'm on every mixtape. I'm like, yo, what's up, B? All this putting me on number 19 ain't gonna work, man.
Yes, sir.
Next time I give you exclusive, I'm 1 through 5.
Yeah.
1 through 5. That's what we doing. Like, shit.
Man. So 40.
Then I was like, yo, now it's 1 through 5. Like, listen, I'm gonna give you exclusive, but I need my picture on the cover. You know how you got like 4 pictures. I was like, me, Jay-Z, Kanye, Cam, whatever. I don't care how you do it.
Make sure I'm on the cover. I feel you.
Yeah, the cover. You know what I'm saying? It just evolved. Get your own mixtape now.
Do you have a song right now, 40? Do you have any new music?
Nah, I have no I regret to tell you, is no new music.
You ain't got no music?
Have to get the latest shit I did. What was that? Secondhand Smoke, I believe. Yeah, Secondhand Smoke.
Are you? Go ahead.
Yeah. I chill. And my story is similar to Juelz. What really started the hiatus from music is my shit was in Jersey.
Yeah.
And niggas robbed my studio.
Oh yeah.
That's niggas. I don't know. I don't know who did it. So a lot of music was gone, and it brought a lot of shit to square one. I was like, I'm gonna just take it. It started to feel good to try to be unfamous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with that fame is dangerous. You know what I mean? You can't. Especially if if your money ain't equaling up to the fame. A lot of people go broke trying to keep this facade or stay famous.
Yeah.
When it ain't really like that. You can't afford to switch outfits every day.
Right.
You can't afford. You can't afford to. You know what I'm saying? Live wherever you live or do. You can't afford to keep security around you because everybody know you and you don't know who's gonna try you or whatever the case. At the end of the day,
So you have no desire. No desire to get in the studio this week.
Nah, hell yeah, I do. I be having the itch.
You got to. After this interview too, with everything that's going on, you got to.
I be having the itch, man. I be be chilling, man. A lot of this shit I don't be liking, man. Like Lil Yachty, man. I hate him, man. I hate
Don't
that
hate
nigga,
on
man.
Lil Yachty, man.
I might don't get me close to him, man. I'm like, this for Biggie.
Oh my. I fuck with Lil Yachty, so I salute to you, to Yachty, Fred.
Yo, you gonna punch little
Nah, but how
Yachty?
you gonna say that? Nah,
You're right.
Man,
You're
like,
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You can't be do Jamaican music and be like, yo, Bob Marley a fraud, man.
Yeah. He said sorry. He's so young, bro. He's like 17, 18 with like $1 million.
No excuse.
You're
man.
right.
You
You're
gotta,
right.
like,
Yeah,
You're right.
You in the culture of hip hop where you gotta study the culture first.
Word.
You can't
Yeah.
just like you what they call a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? You just wanna you in this to get money, but you don't care about no history of it or pay homage to pioneers.
You know
and
what?
That's sad. And you know what's that's sad about rap because rap the only genre of music. This is another fun fact. For y'all. That after 4 years, you're a fucking old school artist.
Yeah.
After 4 years, you old nigga. Soulja Boy is an old school artist. Think about that.
Word.
Nigga,
You're right.
over 10 years, you was doing Crank That Superman and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the genre, and that's why niggas like our partner, like Big Daddy Kane, and these niggas can't sell out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like, you know, Sting and all these niggas still rocking. They doing tours.
But hold on, let me pause you there. Kane just did the Barclays. I think it was last weekend or the weekend before last. Kane just he wasn't a headliner, but he was part of the the bill. He was on the bill. He wasn't a headliner, but he was part of the bill.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So,
But I'm referring to when it, the older people in rock still rocking and they got they headlining big events and they look to as like, they're on a different level. Our pioneers are looking like they need help.
They washed up.
I mean, I don't know. They probably touring and staying afloat money, but I feel like they all should be rich.
Yeah, definitely. I'm talking about. I'm where you at with it. The people, the young fans and the young rappers looking at the old school niggas like they washed up. Like, fuck out of here, old head. You know what I'm saying?
That's how rap is. When niggas, young niggas, the toughest thing they could say to old niggas, you old. So they be like you, like they never gonna get old. That's the funny shit. Like Jim Jones.
That's the Willie Lynch mentality. You know about that.
Yeah. When we was coming up and dissing Jay-Z, that's the main shit we was saying, nigga, you old ass nigga for this and that. Now we old. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's like now what? What you gonna say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still younger than him, but it's gonna be niggas looking at us like, yo, you old ass niggas, this and that. I mean, talking about I get fucking niggas is old and hating. That's all they say, yo. You niggas is old and hating on the young
niggas is hating. Old niggas is hating.
I like a lot of the young artists, but Lil Yachty, the shit he said about Biggie was just blasphemy, B. I was just like,
do you like Kodak Black?
Nah, I'm not a fan of him.
Who do you like?
I don't like how he sound. I like Don Q.
Don Q's dope. Salute to Don Q. I actually like Kodak Black, so I'm gonna salute Kodak Black myself. I like him, but
Yeah, I ain't really hitting.
I live in the South now. I'm
like I like Lil Uzi Vert songs. Mm-hmm. He got some high joints that I fuck with. I don't really like, not as a lyricist, but his songs though.
Yeah,
he got some.
They be jamming. Yeah, they be jamming. And then I live in Atlanta.
You fuck with Dave East?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Dave East too. He's doing a lot for the town.
Yeah,
but
he definitely salute to Dave East. He putting down for the town. He putting it down.
Oh hell yeah.
Who else? Young.
Well,
snapping out here.
The people that are about to blow up. Is it? Wait till you see the new XXL list for it. You're gonna be shocked. XXXTentacion. You got Ugly God. The water. Drip on your bitch like water. You seen that? You heard that song?
Nah, these are songs you talking about?
No, this shit's fire though. But
yo, Jordan actually like that bullshit too. That shit trash. You keep it real.
It's my job, 40. You know my job.
So my thing is, see, this is another 40 because I got some shit I call 40isms and shit.
Okay.
Like I got them numbered. Okay. So 40ism number 59 would be the weirder you are, the more likely you are to be popping. Because that's the way it look. Because I think that, I think a nigga come with a sock on his hand and call himself Sock Man, he would be popping.
That's true.
It's at that point.
You're right.
You laugh, I'm dead ass. No, you call yourself Sock Man and have a whole swat. Watch a nigga take that. You call yourself Sock Man.
Yo, you gave a nigga a whole fucking campaign.
Yeah. Make a song called Sock 'em Baka, whatever. That's where it's coming to, because it's like, and you don't put the holes through the sock, through your hand, and niggas will start doing that. They're making custom socks, hands, gloves. I can see Champion getting on it like, Sock Man, like the Sock Man thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let Sock Man be some nigga getting money. Or Sock Man catch a body. They'd be like, Sock Man is real. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about. Like, the weirder you are, the more likely you're going to pop. This is my fault. I swear. Because everybody regular that dressed like you and me, fuck the fresh guys. Niggas like, this ain't popping no more in hip-hop. Everybody's dressing like a bum or weird. Rubber bands, barrettes, dresses, you name it. That's the niggas that's popping, and you gotta. And I learned to accept that. That's what I'm saying. Like you asked why 40 cal chilling.
Yeah, it's not your. You don't want to be a part of that scene.
I don't dance these kind of dances. I don't know. I gotta.
But you got Drake and people out here that mix with them, but Drake dresses pretty normal. And
no, you don't.
I like Drake dresses normal. What are you talking about?
No, I like Drake, but he don't dress normal. Let's not.
Yes, he does. What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
I think he's dressing more normaler.
Exactly. Than them other guys.
M.Reck's hating over there.
Nah, I don't hate. Nah, I call it what it is, nigga.
I think his swag, like he messing with J-Lo's and shit like that. He's starting to get let his facial hair grow. Somebody that worked for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, he definitely getting them bitches and all that, but
What about J. Cole?
I like J. Cole. But I look like he's just going through something, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I think he was a better swag before he did the head thing and all that. Like now, like he turned into like a hippie kind of guy.
He is a hippie.
I ain't gonna whatever it is, he's winning. He put out joints. He got a cult following. No features. My hat goes off to him. Like yo,
and he dope though. He's dope though.
Yeah, he's dope.
He dope. Really dope. I ain't gonna lie. That's
J. Cole
like save the game. I ain't gonna lie. Big Sean as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Big Sean his album is fire.
I gotta hear it.
And shout out to my boy Berg, Hitmaker, heavy on there. Even though Berg, you had some hard times with the Transformer chain, but you good, bro. See, you came back on top. You bounced back, bro.
Damn.
No, that's my boy. We had conversation. He's open about that.
I mean, he ain't got no choice to be open about that chain.
I did a show in Chicago and ran into a nigga. This shit was awkward as fuck. I was in Chicago, and then after the show, the nigga came up to me and said, yo, you seen Young Berg? Because he was there too.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, he just left. And then nigga lifted his shirt up. It was like, yo, I was about to rob that nigga, man. Now, you know what was awkward? That I had like a bunch of jewelry on.
Shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, I'm about to rob that nigga. Lift his shirt up. And the show was like, yeah, man, he ain't even here, man.
Yeah.
So he just be chilling. He just having a conversation. I'm like, yo. And then, you know what was even crazier? The cops was like 10, 20 feet away, because we was in front of the venue.
Damn.
Might want to be easy, man. Cops right there.
Yeah.
Fuck about that shit. Nigga pulled it out. I said, yo, I'm out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Pulled it out and just had it in his hand on some but he still was a little subtle with it. But the fact, but he ain't want no sauce with me. He was on some like cool shit with me. But he made everybody else nervous and niggas around me like, yo, 40, yo, watch out. I said, nah, you cool. Nah, you looking for Young Berg.
You looking for Young Berg. Oh man. Yo, Berg, I've never seen a rapper fuck more bitches than Young Berg. He always had a new bitch every day. So shout out to Young Berg.
Hey yo, if it was up to me, man, I would have been a Young Berg kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, not because he fucked mad bitches.
Right.
No, because that he had a fan base where, you know, it was just, you know, the girls want to show up to his shows. And it's just that. I had the fan base of jail, hungry niggas that want to battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I love my niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I like, you know where the girls at the shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, my fan base is like, yo, you 40, yo? And you don't even know if this nigga talking about he want beef or he like, I be like, yeah.
Yeah,
yo,
that's crazy. I
want your autograph because I was listening to you up in the can up north. You know, Elmira, that's all we listen to. Heard you.
Crazy. What's going on in the room, guys? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah. What's up, guys?
40, man. We gotta have you on the show more often, man. Is that possible?
Just hit me, man. I got some stories, man.
You got stories for days, man. We could go on and on, but you know, we already like 2 hours in.
Make sure that
I'm not. I'm gonna save it for next time. I'm definitely not gonna tell them now. But
and
some gotta be sold. Some of them gotta be sold better than told.
Let me shout out some people while you're in the room, 40, so they feel, you know, Lay Easy, Socrates Free S, Jonathan PM, the SLC.net, K Aspire, Alexander Adiago, Alex W, Jay Wells, Royal Fresh. What? Royal Fresh, Chris Lee, Sean Webster, Mr. Ed, Looking for the Truth, 21 Savage. I mean, we got a lot of people in front. It's a lot of people. Fred Turner, John Stanford, Royal Fresh, Socrates Felice, Fred Turner, Mr. Green Guy, B. More Brown, Sean Webster, Alex W, King Scooter, It's Mike 3, Mike 3. You got a lot of people in the room, 40. I'm going to be honest.
What's up, man? I appreciate it.
They really wanted to see you. Like, honestly, like between both streams, you got.
Yeah, I was hoping your live was lit, man. I didn't want to be on live and feel like we just FaceTiming each other. I'm like, you could have called my phone, man.
Nah, the shit's lit, bro. The shit's lit.
Nah, that's what's up.
And in the replays. What'd you say?
Huh? Now I'm proud that you got your own wave, man, with the live thing, man.
Yeah. Well, this isn't all we do. I do the news. Rec does his music videos. We have our own platforms. We just come together once a day and do this live show. We do our own stuff during the day, but me and Rec distributed my first DVD, the Burn DVD, you know, which got into Fendi's hands, and Fendi called me, and I did the Come Up DVDs, and me and Rec been cool since 03 Rec. 04.
Yeah, I distribute his DVD through my company Gutter Music that was putting out all the mixtapes in all the hoods from New York City to Zimbabwe. That's what I was doing, mixtape distribution and all that. You dig?
Yeah, you was killing them. Yeah, you was killing them.
Salute.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. When we was trying to, and I journeyed like to stay afloat. I was dropping mixtapes and I was dropping them off myself because they was giving me straight cash as soon as I dropped them off. So I had a rap. And you know what? People like, shout out to Remo the rap star. He was doing this shit, right?
Salute to Remo.
He was mad because I took his route, because I was doing my own shit. I was like, yo, because I knew I could get $1,000 once I hit the certain, like, all the areas to drop them off, because they'd be like, I dropped 50 here, 100 here. I'd be like, just give me wholesale, just give it to me, this and that. So I was like,
yo, shit. In a few hours, I was making a rack, 15, 2 racks. You know, you did it yourself. Shit, that was good money.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then out of town, that was some more other type of money. Shipping it out of town, getting some more other type of money. So, but you know what? Just in case the feds listening out, for promo use only, you know what I'm saying? We was selling covers. We was selling the covers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to RPBTZ.
See, niggas don't know about that mixtape money and that mixtape distro. You know what I mean? That shit was live. That shit.
See now, see how old school we sounding now.
Yeah.
Because it's all about SoundCloud now.
CDs.
You know what's sad? All that shit we doing now, all that money niggas is put. I see niggas put money in the motherfucking features, money to pay the producer, money to put their joint online.
Yeah.
Money for the likes, money for the views, all for a free mixtape.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
All for a download.
Crazy.
So not only 40, we do the live. This also goes live for replay. So you'll get a lot of replays on this. That's why I tell them to hit the like button, because it recommends it on YouTube. And everybody, right? So hit the like button, guys. What are with the like situation?
Hit that like button, y'all.
The like button if y'all want to see. You might want to hear more stories.
Oh, we got more Dipset stories. This is just 40 Cal Part 1. 40 Cal Part 2, we're just going to get into, good times, right? I also want to, let's get the vlog covered. Yo, 40, shout out the vlog real quick. Shout out
you already. What you want me to say?
Yeah, just,
talk
your shit.
Oh, you already know, man. It's 40 Cal, man. Jordan Tower Films, M.Reck. You know how we doing, man? Hip Hop Live. And
yes, sir.
Doing what we do, man. This is the new wave, and we just trying to introduce y'all to it first before everybody else get on it. Cause we innovators. We showed you that since World Star.
Yeah.
Showed you that since On the Come Up DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Forbes DVD, right, for rap.
Got the music mixtapes, all that.
COD.
You already know, man.
So that's
40. We
heard it
go
from 40,
back.
guys. Make sure you check out the interview now. It's live right now.
See, I fuck with 40 because 40 let it be known from the Dipset shit to the shit that was going on in the streets with the mixtapes and all that. Like a lot of rappers, they know what time it is with me, but they're front. 40 gave it up, so salute. That's why, I'm gonna make sure you get the craziest look. And niggas gonna be mad. Like, yo, why 40 get that look like that? Because he gave it up like a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I was in the street. That's what I was doing. Like, I really had a passion to be the best rapper. So I was dead ass, I would know local bootleggers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I still fuck with them. I still serve them niggas.
Yeah, I was shit like that. I
still serve the bootleggers.
Guys, everybody shout out the vlog. Shout out the vlog, guys. Sorry to cut you off, 40.
Yeah.
You good. Keep going, 40.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure 40 got some shit to do.
Yeah,
we got things to do. And he gave us the epic 2-hour Dipset history.
This was fun. I had fun.
Yo, I had fun. I still want to just keep rocking, but
we can do it another day. Let's say 2 weeks. 40 will come back because we'll let him miss you. Maybe 40 might go to the studio in the next 2 weeks. You never know. He might.
No. 40 got to go to the studio tomorrow. I need that tomorrow, 40. Just correct. I need because your bars is up. So just drop a 32.
Give us a freestyle, bro.
All right, look, man. If it hit 1 million views, man, I give you a.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much.
That's a lot these days.
You're asking for Jim Jones numbers right now, dissing Cameron.
At least 40. Your name. Let it hit 40.
40,000.
40.
40,000. I hit 40,000. I give you exclusive freestyle.
Okay, so he's definitely gonna get a freestyle now because we're gonna hit 40,000 for sure in the next 3 days.
Yeah. Mind you, he got his channel. I got my channel. He got Jordan Tower.
You got to drop it, 40. You got it, man. Next live, 40's dropping bars.
Yes, sir.
Yo, part three. I know the check is coming.
We'll get on part 3. We're getting a sponsor. I'm gonna call Baby Grand. Yo, you still doing deals over there? We need a deal.
Yeah.
Who's that? Chuck Wilson, right?
Oh
Baby
shit,
Grand?
Chuck Wilson.
Oh yeah, shout out to them, man. Baby Grand.
Yeah. Chuck Wilson gonna sponsor the next one with 40 cal. He gonna drop that bag.
Yeah.
Man,
Baby Grand, stop playing.
You Dipset guys don't play around with those bags over there.
He won. You know?
40. Thank you so much, bro.
Yo,
thank you
thanks,
so
homie.
much, man.
Salute.
This
You
was.
already know, man.
I know you're not doing no interviews this week, and I know you did this because we got history, and you got history with rap.
I don't even do. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really do interviews no more like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Not because they don't ask me, because I just don't be. I be curving them. But you know what I mean. You definitely helped me out.
You helped me too.
I want to show you.
Yeah.
So
Yo, I appreciate you, man. And guys, go check out Chickens in the Coop. That was 40's hit record that he just didn't see it.
Instagram. Give him your Instagram, your Twitter, or Facebook, and all that.
All right, cool. My Instagram is it's 40 cal, spelled the same way.
Okay.
ITS40CAL, and my Facebook is favorite number, and my Twitter is 40 cal FORTYCAL.
Okay.
Spelled simple.
Shout out to everybody in the room. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna follow you on IG and Twitter and all that.
Follow me, man. Any question, I do respond back. I ain't like everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Come to me. Don't talk no rah on my comments, man.
Yeah.
Nah. Some other people
don't.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the family in the chat room. Thank you, everybody. We can't shout everybody out individually today because there's just too many people, and we just did over 2 hours for you guys, so please understand. Hit the like button. 40 again. Thank you so much, man. This was awesome, bro. And
salute again, homie. Appreciate it, 40 cal.
All
right, bro.
All right,
peace.
Salute to everybody in the room. We gone. M.Reck TV, Daily Hip Hop Live, Jordan Tower.
Yes, sir.